G'day, RavFox here. The Hunter Classic has finally updated their business model. It's about time too, because this game was declining pretty heavily in players. I'm on the Steam charts right now just to show you the Hunter Classic. You can Google search this if you wish to get the same result as what I get. You can see here in a 1 month time frame that the game was doing pretty bad in players. It was kind of averaging out at around about 300 players there. And then when they've updated the business model, it spiked back up. Look at that. Huge increase to what it was originally. So if we go down here, I just want to point out that why the game suffered so many player loss. The main reason I would say would be due to Call of the Wild. It's a new hunting game that got released in February 2017, if I recall. The average player base for the Hunter Classic then was 1,082. But if we go up, you can see that the average players just been declining like so much there, and then eventually it's back up to standards of what it was. Here's the all-time, so you can see, where is it? Around here. See? Look at that. It had 2,200 players, the Hunter Classic. When Call of the Wild got released, you can see it just go down from then on out. And then as that new business model came in, bam, back up to normal. So with what we've learned, what does this business model actually do for the Hunter Classic? Well, the old model used to be free to play, but it was somewhat restricted, as in you had to buy for a membership recurring every 3 months, or you can have like for a year that was like in a bundle, a bit of a discount. It wasn't too pricey, but it did deter a lot of people away. Thus, that's why I think a lot of people went to Call of the Wild, because it was a different model, as in that it wasn't a sub-based game. You could earn basically everything in the game there through in-game. But that's what they've done with the Hunter Classic. So, instead of paying real money like you used to with just EMs, remember it was a sub-based game too, so you used to be able to buy these weapons here for just EM. They didn't have a GM currency attached to it. The GM currency is actually the in-game money that you can earn through missions, and you can also earn it through harvesting animals. We'll get to that in another bit. But as you can see here, this weapon, if I wanted to buy it in the old business model, it would be 480 EMS. Let's just say it's not discounted at the moment, and let's say the standard price is 600 EMs. That would come to pretty much $6 real money, okay? So it's not that cheap, so it did deter a lot of people away, in my opinion. If you thought $6 was dear, just look at this. The engraved versions of some weapons that you can buy in the store actually cost $10, 1,000 EMS. Now, in the current business model, this one right here, you can buy it with the EMs originally how it was, and you can also buy it with the GMs. So you actually have a choice now if you want to earn the money yourself, or just get out your wallet and, you know, pay for that instant gratification that you have the item straight away. Just one last thing before I finish up on this subject here. With the boxes of ammo, as a member in the old business model, you had 3 boxes of ammo from any gun it could be, and they would replenish back up to 3 boxes after each hunt. So if you ended a hunt on 2 boxes of ammo, it would replenish back up to 3 at no cost. Now this new business model makes it so each ammo that you use, you do have to pay for GM or EM. It's totally up to you. They also did reduce the prices of each ammo cost too, which was nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So now you can buy it for a much lower cost of GM and EM to get your ammo back. Okay, moving on to our first way on how to earn GM in-game. The first way is through missions, which is down here. If you go to the missions tab, just click on that, you'll see a variety of missions that you can complete. For example, if I complete this one, it rewards 100 GM. And they're in a set So all whitetails are grouped together as one big mission pack. So the first missions are fairly easy, and then as you progress, they become more challenging. So the one down here, for example, the very last one, it rewards 3,800 GM. Now, before we go on a hunt, I just want to go over the CSS. That stands for Cross Species Score. So this is the Hunter wiki that I'm on right now. You can Google search this. It's fairly easy to find. It's usually the top link. If you just scroll down a bit down the page, you can see the CSS values. Again, that's Cross Species Score. So for Ibex, they can have a min score of 43. And their max score is 290. But that's not what we're after. We're after the CSS. So the CSS for an Ibex that could be 290 may only reward 73 CSS. Whereas a black bear, for example, can reward 135 CSS max. Now that is all depending on, I guess, the difficulty of the animal and how abundant they are in the reserves. So, for example, the Canada geese you can find everywhere on Hirschfelden, right? You can set up a blind, equipment, shoot them for days, non-stop, pretty easy stuff. Now, you can get one that's 9,000 in score, but only rewards 40 max CSS. All male species in the game give you GM, depending on what your CSS value is. With the exception of pheasants and ducks, if you shoot them on the ground and not in the air with, say, the whistle key to get them up in the air, they will not reward GMs. This turkey, however, you do not need to shoot in the air to get a score. We will see what we can do here. We've got a 55 to 70 turkey there. Take him out. He's down with the crossbow pistol. Very nice. Might score pretty good too. So these turkeys here, they should reward a pretty good hefty sum of CSS. Got him in the heart. He scored 61.622. But as you can see here, his CSS value is 113.6. So you can make a lot of money off just shooting turkeys. That would be one of my recommendations, is to just turkey hunt. Go after ducks, geese, make sure they're airborne though, and pheasants. They're quite a good money income. Some female animals in the game don't reward any CSS, just like this elk here. Let's see if we can drop her. Nice. 50 cat muzzleloader for the win. So here she is here. So this female elk should not reward any CSS, even though we dropped her and we got 100 harvest value on her. See how it says 0? So she will not reward any GMs for that kill. If I go to trophy shot mode, then cancel it, you can see right there, sell for 0 GMs. So we did not get anything out of that kill. That's it for this video. If you'd like to see more content from me, you can always check out my Twitch channel. The link is in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching. Fox out.